たけど、胸の大きな傷跡が、諦めろと諭した。
Oh shit, she's got a case of some katawa shoujo? Hello there, I'm Ash Mannix, and today I'm playing Narcissu with my beautiful co-host, Kuxel.
Hello, I am a beautiful co-host.
Very beautiful, lovely red hair. Love that little bow. Nice. And it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't even remember when the last time we played this was. It wasn't that long ago, but quite a lot of things have happened since then.
Quite a lot of things made me sad. Mainly need a streamer overload. I have been ranting about that for the last hour. Maybe I should just record a video of me ranting about stuff. Maybe I should actually.
Yeah, that might actually be a really good idea, to be fair.
Like what I should do is when I'm talking to you, I should just record just myself. So it sounds like I'm just ranting to myself. A bit like how I just recorded myself for the first Hatful Boyfriend video we did. I'll just sound like a maniac. But no, I'm actually looking forward to this. It's been a while since we played this, and it was getting interesting. I think our main characters had left the hospital, and they're going on a journey to where the daffodils grow.
Yeah, that's the part when it actually got not interesting, but good, because before then it was really down in the mood, and I was like, man, this is sad. It's just these terminally ill patients.
Yeah, it was like I was not enjoying this. Also, I was not seeing the characters on screen when they're talking, and I kind of didn't like that either. I was a bit disappointed by that.
It kind of reminded me of the Silver Case with its narrow views and long text.
But even then, you see the characters.
Yeah, and you don't see them in this.
Yeah, like you only see them in specials and the CGs and all that. So
it's a little more novel than visual.
Yeah, I want it more visual than novel, please. But shall we jump into it then?
Oh God, what does that say?
I don't know, man. Oh, are you reading the Japanese?
I'm not very good.
I know that the round thing that looks like a pretzel is no.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can remember when I tried to be a weeb and teach myself Japanese. I was doing the katakana.
Sebu. I don't know what that says. No. And then I can't fucking read the rest. So yeah.
I mean, I'm impressed by that, man. I've not I didn't even get to that level, and I still have the book I got that in my.
Oh, I didn't use a book. I actually found a website that just had like a hiragana and a katakana sheet, and I'm just like, you know what? It's time for rote memorization.
Oh man!
And I went full Asian student and just started memorizing it hard until I memorized them for like a few months.
I need to meet some attractive Japanese women who will be willing to chat to me so I can learn Japanese.
You don't need an excuse, just learn it.
I need an attractive Japanese woman to incentivize me because I can't do anything without proper incentive. I am a shit person. Let's get into this. Load data, yes. Welcome. Will it be credit card or cash? I can't remember what voice I did for this guy. Was it anything special?
I don't think you actually did any voices.
Because they have their own voice, don't they?
Yeah.
With cash, will it be regular or high octane? Man, this is old. High octane. I think in America they still do that.
No, we've got super unleaded, which is high octane, basically. Yeah, because it's 95 octane for regular unleaded and 99 or 97, depending where you get it from, for super unleaded.
Is it?
Yeah. Source, I've been buying super unleaded lately.
I mean, I'm confused now because we got E10, which has just messed things up.
Oh, that's completely separate. And to make it even more confusing, E10 is only regular unleaded, and the old standard E5 is only in super unleaded now. But that's to do with like ethanol content in the petrol itself.
Yeah. I like that though. It feels American. High octane? And I'm like, yes. Regular? High octane? Oh, this guy
He doesn't know what the fuck. No, he's only just jacked the car. He never drove himself before since
He only
passing his
got a
test.
license, yeah. I didn't really understand. Of course, when it came to this car, there were lots of things that I didn't know. But since I had only just gotten my license, I knew very little about this sort of thing in general. Which shall it be? I'm gonna say now. He needs to go for the high octane, but
But can he afford it? They're on the run and they only have limited funds.
true. I'd still go for high octane. Fucking live or die, man. I hesitated to speak while the part-time clerk waited for my answer from the other side of the window. Part-time? How do you know this person's part-time? What an assumption. And just when I was about to say it didn't matter, the girl in the passenger seat spoke.
レギュラーよ。
Oh yeah, she speaks. Yes, regular. Yes, regular. Cash, full tank. Will that be alright? Regular cash, full tank. Will that? That's a weird fucking assortment of words. Yes, please. Yes, certainly.
Man, you know, the concept of having someone fill up the tank for you is so weird to me because we don't have that here. We just do it ourselves.
Is that... I suspected that was what was happening. Is that done in Japan as well?
Yeah, where you get an attendant and they'll fill up the petrol for you.
That's so weird. Do you have to give them a tip?
Good. No, because Japan doesn't have a tipping culture. Maybe in
about-
America you do, but not Japan.
That's so weird. Like, it feels lazy, but also luxurious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you see it in old-timey movies. They're like, oh, fill her up. And you're just like, they're like, yeah, fill up. Full tank. And I'm like, man, I kind of want to do that one day. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, I went to America. Did we ever fill up? We filled up with petrol. Did we ever get someone to do it?
Don't you mean
ever filled-
gasoline?
Yeah. I mean, same thing. Damn, man, I'm sure we must have felt, because we took the car and we traveled like 1,800 miles or something ridiculous. Because we were in California and we went from like LA to San Francisco and back, so we must have filled up with petrol at some point. But I don't remember.
You basically went up California then, isn't it? Just California.
Yeah, just California. And we spent most of the time in LA. We only spent like 4 days or something in San Francisco. Great trip, man. Someplace. But it's like, yeah, I can do a whole fucking video on our trip to California. Right, with a cheerful reply, the attendant began to skillfully pump the gasoline. From the
Skillfully? What the fuck's he doing?
He basically did some fucking juggling act with the with the hose, right, and then put it in.
Oh, right, okay. I was thinking he was like jacking it off or something. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude. I don't know, maybe it was fun. He probably just put it in like a normal person, but this guy's never filled up a car with petrol or gasoline, so he's just thinking it's skillful. From the window open about 10 centimetre came the distasteful smell of gasoline. Hey, regular's fine for this? Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Because he's got a sports car.
It's a Honda Integra, right? So,
yeah.
a Monda Integra. So,
Like, it should be. I think like back in the day, they would recommend higher octane. I mean, they still do. Like, if you look in the manuals, I'm pretty sure like some cars it will recommend a higher octane fuel. Silence. At the question, the girl remained silent. Instead, she quietly pointed at the price listing on the pump. Ah, of course. This was the cheaper one. Of course it was the cheaper one, you numbnut. You know that. I didn't really know much about this, but I didn't think there was that much difference.
I can feel the difference.
Oh, there's a lot of difference. Man, do you
Yeah.
know, I filled up my car yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday. And it goes up to like, I'm paying like 50 quid, right? I've got a smaller tank in my car, right? But 50 quid almost, and I was raging because I used to pay 40 quid for the same amount of petrol.
Mate, you're paying 50 quid and you're complaining. I'm paying 80 quid.
You got a bigger tank, man.
Oh.
I've got a smaller tank, like 30 liters or something.
Well, yeah, that is small. I've got a 55-litre tank, which is,
Yeah.
well, I think it's standard anyway.
I don't know, maybe my car has. Look, it lasts me. Yeah, it is a small tank, but
Yeah, I don't envy my brother, my other brother. His car's got a 75-litre tank.
but like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's how much you use in a period of time. Like, if you're lasting 2 months, say you don't use the car a lot and it's 2 months before you fill up again, compared to like I'm filling up every month because I have half a tank, you're just paying the same amount, aren't you? Like it appears that you're paying more, but you're not really. But then again, it depends on the fuel economy. But yeah, like it just annoys me. It's gone up so much, man. It was
You know
like
what doesn't help as well? My fucking exhaust split in half while I was on the trip. I told you about this though.
Yes, you did. I mean, I actually had to change. My car was sounding like it was some sort of like 18-year-old boy racer's car, man. Going 5 miles per hour, it sounds like it's about to take off. The
Tell me
exhaust
about
was
it.
screwed. There was a massive hole in the back box or something. And then I took it into a local garage and I was like, look, I need to get this changed because it's just change it, replace it.
So
repair
my
it.
one, yeah, basically what's happened was my one actually just split at the fucking middle point under the car and it's completely cut through.
Is it rust or did it hit something or what?
A bit of both. It was rusted and then while we were driving on the trip, it hit something and just split in half.
Oof. So
now it has the full boy racer sound where it's like, brrr, and I'm like, I don't like this, man. People are looking at me. It's a little red car, a little red coupe, and I'm like, ah, man, I'm so conspicuous. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I want my car to be loud when I'm putting the foot down, when I'm trying to be, when it's intentional. But honestly, it was like loud everywhere, and it was so bad when I was on the motorway. I was like, this is too loud. This is really pissing me off, right?
Yeah, I couldn't even hear my fucking radio over it. But when I say radio, I mean the phone connected to the stereo, and I was just like putting on VTubers.
The best type of audio.
Or trash taste.
Nice. Yeah, like I was just like, what the hell? And then I took it to the garage, and he's like, look, we can't get only what do you call it, Honda, because it's a Honda car, right? Only Honda sell the part. And I'm like, shit, so I have to get the expensive part because it's cheaper to like get like aftermarket. And I'm like, I don't care, I'll just change it.
So I've got
man.
an aftermarket one which is coming in the post in like 2 weeks, and I'm like, until then it's just fucked.
Oof. Well, I actually had to wait. He had to order the part and wait for it to come in before I could take it in. But yeah, he changed it out, and I'm like, oh my god, this car sounds like it's fucking electric. I can't hear anything anymore. Was it always this quiet? Is this what the car used to be like? I can't remember.
I can't wait for that. I hate the loudness. I'm like, I don't want this. First of all, people will already look at me, and I'm like, no.
I lived with that for months.
Yeah. Oh god.
Actually, it might have been even a year or something, because it would have got progressively louder and louder because it was a hole in the back box that, like, due to rust, and that would have probably got. I'm sure that got worse over time.
Oh, and while I'm not doing this in general, but like I don't want to drive through Kensington with that because they've got noise cameras where they measure the amount of noise, and if you exceed the limit, they will send you a ticket.
What the? I mean that. I wish I had that in where I live, man. Because sometimes, in a housing estate or a residential area, yeah, but like I feel like in the city, I mean, fair enough. That's mental.
It's because we have a lot of people who come with like either kitted up cars or just very exotic cars, and they go to Kensington and just drive really fast and loudly, rev loudly.
Yeah, those are the best type of people in the world. I'm sure they're very nice people.
Well, they just generally come here during the summer to show off and then go back to
wherever
wherever
they're
they, yeah.
God, I'm not going to talk about that. It just annoys me.
Let's get back to this, right? This dude and his Monda.
Yeah, a nice, reasonable car. And then there was the meter and the gas pump before my eyes reporting the amount used. 25, 26, 27, 28. That digital display was counting up ferociously. Did I screw up?
Welcome
Looking
to
at
car ownership, son.
Looking at those numbers, I began to get nervous. Is he looking at the gallons
I think
Or
he's
the
looking at
liters.
the. I think he's looking at the liters.
instead of the price?
Yeah.
Just before, I had wound up saying full tank on a whim, but the amount of money we had on hand wasn't all that much. Putting together all the change, it was about 7,000 yen, and of course, I had no idea how large this car's tank was.
Hang on, I'm going to check for authenticity.
Oh, you're gonna check what they say?
I think it'll be 55 liters.
If there wasn't enough money, what would happen? Oh, dude, you can't drive out of there. Going by the price list shown, I believe we had enough for about 60 litres, but 38, 39.40, 41. That is a point, isn't it? It's supposed to be a comma between 39 and 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just nitpicking. Even now, the meter was counting up without slowing down. Under normal conditions, it would have been something I wouldn't have worried about. But as I continued watching, I grew more and more nervous. Damn it, it's still going? Before I knew it, the words tumbled out.
大丈夫よ。もう止まるわ。
Right, why does this girl know so much about fucking cars, man?
She reads a lot.
The girl? No, the girl's the one that's like, it's okay, it'll stop now. She's like, go for
Yeah.
regular, I don't want it.
No. No, this is the girl from the hospital who's talking.
She doesn't read a lot, does she?
She read all the maps.
Oh yeah, but like that doesn't mean she knows so much about cars, man. Like she must know, she like according to this she knows how many liters the tank is.
Well, let's see what it says.
Okay. Huh?
これ
Yeah.
50リッターだから。
Dude, bullshit.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, and that's accurate. I've just checked and it is 50 liters.
No. So, just as she said, when the meter was between 47 and 48, it stopped.
Fucking hell, man. They were really risking it.
They were. Following that, the sound of a receipt being printed ran out, and once again the part-time clerk came back. Thank you for waiting. It comes to 5,240 yen.
What the fuck is that? Hang on. 5,240 yen?
Check that in 1999 or whatever though.
So
This is-
currently that's £33, right? If I go to, what was it, in 1999?
I don't know how old this game is, but I'm just saying 1999. It feels like it, or it's early 2000s, isn't it?
It was early 2000s, so I'll say 2001.
I'm liking this music. It's chill. Elevator music.
I feel like an idiot. I can't get this to do it properly.
What are you trying to like?
Get the historical value.
If you just say yen value in 2001,
Alright, and the yen value in 2001.
it might bring up a website.
Just taken up December, so they forgot by fucking days, man. But let's just take the 1st of December. No, let's take the 28th of December. It says 190.0217. So 190 yen for a pound.
So what was the value? 5,432 or something like that.
5240.
Right. Divided by 190.
28.526. So £20, 53 pence. £28, 53 pence.
Rah, man.
For a
Good
full
days.
tank.
Good days. Freaking out, my freaking 30 year, right? I'll just pay 50 quid. What the fuck? Here. From my pocket, I took out and handed over a 5,000 yen bill with a crumpled 1,000 yen bill. Here is your change of 760 yen and your receipt.
They're out of money, man.
Thank you very much. Now I have fuck all money. Putting the clerk's bright voice behind us, I once again pulled the car out onto the road before us. Look at that fucking...
I love that picture.
Once again, the silver coupe ran. Isn't it a great feeling, right? It's like having a full belly when you fill up the tank and then you drive out of the forecourt.
Listen to that sound.
They've
gone now.
I bet you they've actually recorded the actual car.
Yeah.
engine. Because when you look this up on Wikipedia, they had specific details about this car. And I feel like they've been very anal about this car for some reason.
Mate, this is not the love story of a boy and a girl who are terminally ill. This is the love story of the player, the author, and this car.
I bet you this is the car he drove at the time. I love this car. The best car ever. Yes, once again the silver coupe ran. With this, I left the urgent fear of the gas tank to be gone for the moment. And now our remaining funds was just about 2,000 yen. I was also worried about that, but I was also curious about what happened just before. Hey, are you... Could it be that you know a lot about cars?
別に
Not
Bollocks.
particularly. Didn't you just say this was a 50 litre before? Of course, this much might just have been a guess or something that was common knowledge. However, previously she had also known about the roads. Also nagged by the fact I took out the car registration on the dashboard. You would of course know this car's name, right?
それは質問
I mean, what else is it? Well, you can think of it as a quiz. Well, she cringed there.
インテグラタイプ R クー
The
ペ
Type R.
Ooh! Ooh! This guy's dad knows what type
Man.
of fucking car he wants. La Honda Type R? Was the Integra the precursor to the Civic or something?
No. It's their separate one. It's their coupe, whereas the Civic is their family hatchback.
Do they still sell the Integra?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Because, like, my car is a Honda Coupe, but it's not an Integra.
No, yours is a. You don't mind me saying the model? Is it?
Let's not. It's not a family model.
Leave it there then.
It's not an Integra, I'll tell you that. Interesting, a Type R. Oh, cool car. That's correct. And the specs?
99年式5速ミッション最高出力200馬力
Man, I'm jealous as well.
Why the fuck do you know this? I hadn't thought that she would really answer. My eyes couldn't help but follow the words on the registration in my hand as the girl flatly continued speaking.
全長4380
What the fuck?
1695総排気量 1797cc
Right, so either... Why would she know this much detail about a car? Did she just read through, like, a book that had all
More
the
like if
details?
she had like the owner's manual or something.
If she got a photographic memory, she read the manual when they were sitting there driving for a while.
Perhaps. I could see
ま
that
だ言う
happening.
の
No, that's enough. Correct.
Correct? How the fuck do you know?
Oh, he's looking at the manual.
Oh, okay.
That's why he was asking her the questions, just to see if she knew.
Man, if I was the dad, I'd be fucking pissed.
Well, I'm surprised that they've gotten this far without the police coming after them, because the father must have noticed by now that they've taken his car. I don't know how quickly... I mean, it's 2001, man. It wouldn't have taken the police long to spot it. And I'm pretty sure at the petrol station they take images of your number plate.
You're thinking of nowadays.
No, but I'm talking about Japan's always been quite advanced. And
Yeah,
the
but
whole,
do they have like... Because the UK is a CCTV state, man. We got fucking cameras all over the place. But is Japan like that? I know America's not like that. They don't have cameras everywhere.
America's the land of the free, man. I feel like they would, but still, the police would have put out a thing for them, man. And it's the car's got a number plate, so all they have to do is like a police car is just looking. I suppose they don't have automatic number plate. I don't know. Fair enough. We'll let it go. It's 2001.
That's what I was
Cowboy
thinking
days.
of, like automatic number plate recognition.
ANPR.
Yeah,
Lovely.
bullshit.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing until you get fucking a ticket because you've been in the car park for too long or something. As I replied, I returned the registration to its place. Unbelievably, all the specs were exactly as recorded. It was very much something that I didn't think could be memorised. If asked why someone would, I couldn't begin to imagine. But right before my eyes, this girl answered. Moreover, considering the roads and flowers from before, I could believe that she knew about a wide variety of things. Hey, why do you know so much?
別にあなたより年上だからよ。
Oh, that's a fucking... I don't know why that really annoyed me, that answer. That's such a nonsense answer. Because I'm older than you?
Is it stinging because you're older than I am? Or
No,
you're-
it's because it's like... It's such an arsey answer. It's like a kid's like, how come you know that? Because I'm older than you, right? It's that type of thing that like patronizing adults say, and it's not even an answer. She's only.
I was thinking it's the kind of thing like patronizing big brothers would say.
Yeah, because I'm older than you. But like, it's not the thing that annoys me the most is it's not an answer. She didn't. It's just you didn't answer how you fucking know in the first place. Like, what have you been doing? And then she's just like, is that a question? And it's like, I don't know. Her apathy is kind of grating. Just that answer. Once again, she fell silent. Gazing out the window, she didn't give off an air that she would answer any new questions I raised. Older. The best type. It really didn't look it. But those were also the girl's words from before. Name, Setsumi, blood type. Oh, those were the words written on her white vinyl bracelet. Is blood type O not the rarest blood type?
I have no idea. I know Japanese people place a lot of stock in blood types though.
They do. It's like they like you're a bad person if you have the bad blood type or some nonsense. It's like it's quite bad. I think type O. Is it the rarest? Is it the one that's like compatible with all of them? It might be. There's one that's compatible that can be used in terms of blood transfusion for all other types. I think
I think that one is O. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but I think it is.
And I think O is one of the rarer types. And she seemed to be older. That was the little information I knew of her. Around when the sun was slowly setting, the silver coupe continued running. They refer to it as the silver coupe. They give so much respect to this car. I love this, but it's a bit weird. Is this visual novel about the car or about them? Without a destination, without a place it needed to go, just simply moving forward. They could have drawn the car a bit better. That angle looks a bit off.
It looks alright.
Dude. It looks a bit off. This bit in particular, it looks like a thingy Hot Wheels car, with the like bigger wheels and stuff. The issue of gasoline was fine, but the remaining money had mostly disappeared. Even counting the change, it was about 2,000 yen. Thinking in terms of buying meals at convenience stores, it would last about 3 or 4 days. Hey, what should we do from now on?
質問の意味がわからない。
I mean, we don't have much money left.
だから
And so, you... The girl was as she always had been. She
Annoying.
spoke while... Oh, fucking annoying. She spoke while bringing the rice ball, just brought from the convenience store, to her mouth. And also, just by continuing to drive like this, without a doubt, the gasoline was being used up. Honestly speaking, doing nothing, just standing still, might have been better. However, doing nothing, being unable to do anything, just staying still, was painful. While thinking that, I kept driving. From previous experience, when driving on smaller roads, it was just about 3 days before the gasoline ran out. The remaining 2,000 yen, used to buy food from the convenience store, was similarly 3-4 days worth. Clearly the end of things was coming into sight. Hey you! That place, Awajishima was it? You want to go there? There was no reply, just the usual gazing out the window as always. I might want to go a bit, maybe. Was she not supposed to say something? Well, that's... Of course, we hadn't dashed out of the 7th floor with goals or plans to begin with. That was why for me, going west, east, or wherever it was, it didn't matter. I was sure any place would have been fine. I just wanted some goal or destination. When the day completely turned into night, I was in some Pachinko parlour's parking lot.
Oh god, that's not a good place to be.
Of course, I wasn't planning on making money off Pachinko or slots. With this measly 2,000 yen, I knew I didn't stand a chance. However, if it were just 10 or 20,000 yen, it should be easy to steal that much.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That was from my previous travels through Pachinko parlours. My guess. What? Had this person stolen from Pachinko parlours before?
He's been to Pachinko parlors before. So I think he's seen how much money people carry on them and how much he can possibly steal from them.
Oh, dude. I mean, I suppose these people are on, like, death row, so... But still. With just that much, for the moment we would be fine, and we might even be able to get that get to that Awajishima. That was why I spoke about my plan to the girl. How about it? Want to try?
Yeah.
I see. Alright. It was what was expected, but I was plainly refused. From the start, it wasn't as if I was expecting anything from the girl. It wasn't as if I had sought out her help. Explaining my plans to her was more like a declaration. Well then, wait a bit. Leaving her in the car, I walked towards the Pachinko parlour alone. Inside the unexpectedly crowded shop, there were a number of machines, ball dispensers, and a fair amount of people. Here and there were also a number of stacked cash boxes. Might be just right.
Those are some weird sound effects.
Yeah, I feel like that's not what... I don't know what Pachinko parlours sound like, but...
Hit the lever! That's what I imagine.
Making that decision, I headed toward the slot corner that was my target. After a while, scouting from the aisles, from examining the area, I found one machine. Some middle-aged man, who definitely looked like an office worker, had stacked 4 boxes by his feet. Above his head, another 2 were stacked. Moreover, it was a corner machine, and the neighbouring machines were empty. From what I had seen from before, he also didn't seem to have come with friends or acquaintances. Conditions were lined up. Most likely in that state, even if 1 box by his feet were stolen, he wouldn't notice right away. If it was like similar shops, it should be worth some 20,000 yen. If we had just that much, I simply waited intently for the office worker-like person to head to the restroom. Eventually, about when 30 minutes had passed, finally, the man stood up from his seat. Quickly, following after, I went to the restroom to make sure. Then in a rush, I quickly returned to the slot machine. Next, while checking on the people who were playing the slots and the shop staff, I slowly approached the machine. Then, in order to avoid suspicion, acting perfectly natural, I pulled up a cash box at my feet. At that instant, a tremendous sound raised as the slot coins scattered on the floor. Pulled it up, was the plan. No, I definitely raised it up once with these hands. However, unable to support the weight, I wound up dropping the entire box on the floor. And then all eyes looked over, wondering what caused the loud racket.
Ugh.
Fail.
Don't like this.
I thought I heard the sound of voices, felt the presence of people running over. However, those voices were heard from behind me. Already, by that time, I was 2 meters in front of the shop exit. Starting the engine in a big rush, I slammed on the gas. Turning the wheel, I hardly pulled the car out. At that time... Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Maybe because I'd driven up onto a curb or something. Just then, I wound up ramming the rear. That nasty scraping sound was the body scraping on something. However, there wasn't time to worry about that. I drove out onto the road in front of us. Phew. While rubbing my chest, which was almost out of breath, I drove Silver Coupe along the now totally dark road.
Oh god. Are they just calling it Silver Coupe now?
What the fuck? I was a bit worried about the spot that was hit before, but for now, getting away from that place had priority. Eventually, driving about 10 minutes, about when we were totally clear of the Pachinko parlour, I stopped the car by some roadside and began inspecting the place that I was hit earlier.
大丈夫？
Oh, she's asking. Ooh, she's concerned.
Isn't that just a photograph of the car?
No, I think it is still a drawing. Yeah, it's probably nothing major. From the passenger seat, the girl called to me, sounding just a tiny bit worried. As I inspected the damaged area, I answered. From the looks of it, the rear bumper was slightly dented, and the muffler's tip was a bit cracked. With just this, there probably wouldn't be a problem driving. Phew. Feeling relief, I let out a sigh. So close. Immediately I recalled the events in the Pachinko parlour. I had failed with just a little bit more to go, but if I did it well, the next time I thought I could succeed. I figured that even though I hadn't been able to carry the cash box, that was only because I hadn't lifted heavy things in a while. If I prepared from the start, I could probably manage. Setsumi. You're being mistaken. Eh? I'm confused. Who's saying this now?
This is her, Setsumi. She should be saying this.
The you now should be different from the you from before. The girl's words were as if she had seen clear through me, but with just that much weight.
同じように考えない方がいい。
I don't understand why it's only voiced sometimes.
She's picky, man. The voice actress is picky as well as the character. Most likely, what she was saying was right. I didn't want to admit it, but the me now was different from the me from before. Certainly, with my strength reduced by this much, it was hard to believe I would succeed. Then, what should I do? To that question, there came no answer. Just quiet gazing at the dark sky beyond the window. Was that telling me to give up?
You have to choose it to go into it, don't you?
It is super annoying, but whatever.
時間を止め、心を止めて、情報だけを積み重ねる日々。
Days of glazing at maps, closing my eyes, travelling to unknown towns. One day, on a monthly magazine I always bought, my eyes stopped on a photo decorating the back cover. It was a female model wearing a flashy swimsuit. shot at the water's edge with that sort of pose. With the emerald sea I always saw in my dreams behind her back, she was smiling. I was sure we were around the same age. With that exceptional figure, happy and relaxed, directing a smile at me, I don't think I was particularly envious. For one thing, I didn't have a swimsuit, and didn't even have any urgent need for one. For me, if I had pajamas, that was enough.
いくつもの季節を、白い梅雨空を、誰とも言葉を交わす必要もなく過ごした。
That day, first year of middle school in June, the first day I was admitted into the hospital. I remembered that I had ordered a swimsuit, recalled the swimsuit from a number of years before. I remembered the swimsuit that had lost its debut that day, taken out of the drawer for the first time in years, a school swimsuit that was still brand new. Taking off my usual pyjamas, nervously, I put on that blue swimsuit. It was a perfect fit, even though how many years have passed? It fit as if just now I had ordered it. Towards my figure, the monthly magazine's model directed her smiling face at me, smiled with the emerald sea to her back. With that exceptional figure, happy and relaxed, directing a smile at me. That was saddening. I didn't think I was particularly envious. However, to be honest, I really might have admired her.
Is the music fucking up?
Yeah, it is. I don't know
So it's
why.
not just the stream, it is actually the game's music.
It's happening on my end as well.
Right, I was like, what the fuck, man? Huh? What?
You're like, was it jumping here and there?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if the game's just like shitting its pants. Because I knew that it was impossible, I might have yearned for it even more so.
だけど、胸の大きな傷跡が、諦めろと諭した。
Oh shit, she's got a case of some katawa shoujo! I don't know if anyone listening knows the reference, but the main character in Katawa Shoujo has a heart problem.
Has he had heart surgery? I don't
No.
remember.
He doesn't have heart surgery. Well, I don't think he has heart surgery, but he definitely has a heart condition. It's like an unexplainable one.
生涯の伴侶は目を閉じた世界にしろと諭した。
Lifelong companion? Who's she talking about?
Possibly herself.
I don't know where we are in time now. Have we gone back? We've gone back in time.
2005.
Wait. Oh, no, we're in the car. I can hear the beautiful engine of the
Yeah, until it cut out.
Mondo Integra. Mondo Integra.
Ooh, yeah, I do like that.
Yeah. Nobody told me this was an eroge. What the hell? When the sun slowly slanted, staining the western sky orange, as always, we continued to drive. What should we do now? Our money was, for the most part, tight.
ねえあなた、
When I was thinking about that, surprisingly, the girl spoke to me. Setsumi, you can go take baths? Right now, outside of long baths, I haven't been told to stop. Oh
See,
shit.
when it says Setsumi, it's
I
swapping
know,
to her.
I made the same mistake the last time I did recording. I see, something similar to me then. What she was saying was probably whether the doctors have stopped me from taking baths or not. Especially for kidney and digestive disorders, where their tubes were used, baths were often banned. Thinking about it that way, at the least, the girl probably had a circulatory problem like I did. Did you want to go take a bath?
悪い。
No. I want to take one also. Maybe we should take one together.
What, save money?
Yeah, oh yeah, saving money. Okay, go for that. I like it. Even so, financially speaking, stopping at a hostel or hotel was out of the question. Well then, shall we look for a bathhouse someplace?
銭湯
Yeah, something like that. We still have the money for...
やっぱり
Why are you such a difficult pain in the arse? What? You're
She's got a
fine?
scar, right? She doesn't want to be seen.
Since that day when we left from the 7th floor, 3 days had already passed. There, bathing was done twice a week, and in order to wipe the body, each day there were 2 warm sponge baths.
Fucking
Wait.
hell music.
Yeah,
It just sounds like something's going wrong, and
I'm hoping it's not intentional and something weird's gonna happen, but I think it's just the game wigging out. Wait, they got warm sponge baths every day? I'm jealous. Well, because of the season, we didn't sweat and we were mostly in the car, so didn't particularly get dirty. But is it that you're embarrassed about the bathhouse and so you don't want to go?
別にそんな意味じゃないわよ
What is up with this fucking music?
it's so jumpy sometimes. It's actually disconcerting.
It's like the sound file. Am I doing something that's affecting this maybe? The sun had completely set and a large moon showed its face in the sky. After that, driving for a while, I found a place that looked like a school somewhere. Here might be just right. I stopped the car on the roadside near the entrance. Then, I began fishing through the mass of laundry that had been left in the back seat. I was sure there were 2 or 3 towels. So, pushing aside the clothes that didn't matter, I took up what felt like a towel. It had the words Shiraishi Construction printed on it, most likely some marketing thing, as it was a shabby towel. Well, wait a bit. Holding 2 of the shabby towels, I headed to the school in front of us. Climbing over the closed gate, I peered around the area for the place I was looking for. Ah, there it is. After a while, I found the faucet that I was looking for. It was probably there for the gardens. I don't like where this is going. Is he just gonna wet a couple of towels and go, here you go, have a bath?
Well, not a sponge bath, but yeah,
A
basically.
towel? It's not a fucking bath, man.
It's washing off.
It sucks. I wanna go, if someone's like, oh, we're gonna go to the bath so you can have a bath, I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's like, oh, actually, no. Here's a wet towel. Wipe yourself. Turning the faucet, the water flowed out strongly, cold enough that it felt like it would cut through you. Then I wet the towels and firmly wrung them out. Slam! Dunk! Sorry for the wait. Here. Tekine. One of the 2 damp towels in my hands. Nice spelling mistake. I gave one of them to the girl. Then, taking off the sweatshirt I wore on top, I went ahead and started to wipe my body. Yeah. In the car interior, well warmed from the heater, the feel of the chilly damp towel felt good. You don't have to hold back. Wipe your body. It's cold, it feels good, you know?
わかった
Oh shit. I mean, I would think that she'd be a bit more reluctant to wipe her body in front of a random dude. I mean...
Well, it's not going to be like, she undresses fully and then wipes herself off.
No, I get that, but, like, even taking your shirt off to expose your body, so, like, she's wearing undergarments, but, like, to expose yourself in that sense, to wipe yourself down, is embarrassing. You know what I mean?
I suppose, yeah.
this. I mean, she doesn't really know this guy, and she's not shown much interest. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we don't know how much she likes this guy, but
Mate, they're runaways. It's not about even liking each other. They've got a sort of codependency going on.
Yeah, so like she might. I mean, I'm just saying that she might like the guy, but even if she did, it's like he's a stranger, and it's like she's I don't know. At first, the girl had remained unmoving with a sense of hesitation, but with that answer, she slowly took her hands to the buttons on her clothes.
Oh,
Floppy
shit.
dish.
Maybe I was completely wrong.
She still has to take off, like you have to take off your shirt and your trousers, or at least your shirt if you're going to wipe your chest. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And if as you were saying, she's probably not wanting to show the scars that she has on her chest.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on show to a degree. Floppy dress shirt and jeans. Unlike me, she placed her hand within her clothes and wiped her body that way. Oh. She just opened the shirt up a bit and then wiped herself with the towel under the shirt.
Yeah, that's the sensible way of doing it.
I never thought about that. For some reason, I was like, I'd take all the clothes off, get naked, and wipe myself. Well, not fully naked, but you know what I mean. Something the matter?
見ないでよ。
Yeah, you
sorry.
creep.
That's right. Holding the towel in her hand, the girl murmured with her clothes partially off. She made a face with just the slightest bit of reluctance and embarrassment. It was the first time I saw her with that expression. She has emotions? In the cramped car, the two of us faced our backs to each other. How about it? Feels good, doesn't it? It was just turning totally dark, and the interior was dimly lit. The glass right in front of me reflected the image of myself wiping my body, and further past my figure, it reflected the figure of the girl behind my back. Just like me, she had taken off her top and was wiping herself. Without intending to, I saw her. Without intending to, a large scar on her chest could be seen. You called it.
Not yet.
Most likely, they were scars from surgery. I didn't know the details, but it was larger than mine. Oh, he has one as well.
ねえあなた、
What is it?
そんなに珍しい。
From beyond my back, words directed towards my figure reflected in the glass.
She saw him in the glass.
Looking at her.
Yeah. Just two mirrors facing off.
Is it so weird that she's probably asking if it's so weird that she had a scar on her chest, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Under the cloudy sky, the silver coupe ran on. This is the real star of this show, man. What? I kind of want to get this car now.
I think it's a bit of a collector's car now because it is JDM classic.
As always, it continued to run with no destination, and looking back, 3 days had passed. In that span, nothing particularly special had happened. To be really particular, along the way we found a practically free open-air bath. There wasn't really many people around, so at the least we managed to take a bath. Other than that, we were towards the bottom of our money, and once again towards the bottom of our gas tank. Have you gotten a bit tired of it?
別に。
The two of us, while eating convenience store inigri, exchanged words.
I think that was supposed to be italics, niggery.
Yeah, that what the hell? Compared to the food on the 7th floor, it might have been better, but even then, after eating only this for a number of days, it was looking boring. However, even this kind of food, considering our money, would probably end in a few more trips to the store.
音がうるさい。
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
車の音。前より大きくなってる。
Fucking hell, man. I can't even get away from it in this.
Wait, why would the car get louder? Are they going...
That's exhaust problems.
Now that you say it, it really has. Most likely the cause was that time we fled for the Pachinko parlour a few days ago where the muffler was at.
Fucking hell, man.
I'm feeling it. I'm
Yeah,
feeling
no, you and I have both felt this bullshit.
it. Bloody hell. I hadn't been worrying about it, but certainly the sound of the car had gotten a bit louder. Well, it probably wasn't going to get in the way of driving. And before that, the problem right before us was gasoline. The meter had been pointing at empty, and we'd been running like that for 5 minutes. And our money right now amounted to 900 yen. With that, unlike last time, it was clearly not enough. If we totally ran out of gas, then there would probably be nothing that we could do. Making a decision, I pulled into a gas station, and moreover, looked for a self-service station.
Oh, he's gonna run for it, isn't he?
Soon, I found one and pulled the car to a stop at the closest pump out of the many lined up. I'll get some gas.
そう
But don't get out of the car.
Here
There
we
was
go.
no reply. However, she probably also understood what that meant. We're gonna be thieving, boy! Opening the car's gas cap, I put in the gasoline by imitating others. In the area was one other customer, and in the back was a building with vending machines. I could also see someone that looked like a clerk. Most likely that was where one paid the bill.
So this is like our ones,
Yeah. Or he said he went to a self-service.
which is what is standard here.
Was all of them self-service, or did he say he just went to a self-service pump?
No, as in self-service pump, and then you go pay for it by going to the till.
Yeah. Interesting. Looking at the explanatory plate on the wall, it seemed that after filling up, one would take the receipt over there. In that case, we could just drive off and run away. While looking around the quiet gas station, that's what I felt. 23, 24, 25, 26. The numbers on the meter showing the amount of gas pumped. Unlike before, I thought it was going very slowly. I felt very irritated while waiting for the tank to fill. And then, passing 40 litres, just when the tank was about to fill. Welcome! The clerk that seemed to be a part-timer that had been in the building up until now, for some reason ran over here. Ashtray, tire pressure, are they all fine? Yeah, they're fine. I see, it's cold, so please be careful. And perhaps intended to be a service, the clerk started cleaning the windows.
Is it a clerk or is it just like someone from the street?
And he's like, pay me please. As that was happening, the pump announced the tank was full and, with a business-like sound, spat out the receipt. Ah, please make your payment over there. Pausing from washing the windows, the clerk pointed at the building from before. Oh my god. This is so bad.
I don't know what. I feel real bad for this guy, man.
Silently, I held the receipt. Unable to think of what to do, I wound up standing still. Is something the matter, sir? Ah, no. Nothing. For the moment, I went back inside the car, and then I started up just the engine. What should I do? That part-time clerk was starting to clean the rear window now. Right now, if I just slammed on the accelerator. However, without a doubt, the license plate would be noted down. If there were an investigation, we would easily be caught. What are you talking about? You have stolen this car. You've been driving for days. Nobody has given a shit. Clearly your dad remembers the number plate of his car. Like, it's not been an issue so far. Why do you care if you've stolen some petrol? I don't know. However, in order to run here, I made a decision and firmly stepped on the clutch. Then, as I was switching out of neutral gear and into second,
はい
Huh? Suddenly, the girl took out an envelope. From inside that, she took out a 10,000 yen bill and held it out to me.
Oh, God.
You had money? And I had been convinced she had none. If that were the case, I wouldn't have had to go through all that trouble up to now.
It's because she's older.
Why didn't you say anything?
なた、聞いた？
Oh!
Fucking hell, man. It's the you never asked.
Fuck off! This guy's reaction. No, that's.
聞かれなかったからよ。
With just that answer, once again, as usual, she faced the window.
God, I love this music.
So we've hit the 1 hour mark, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to end this video for now.
Well, once again, the coupe ran on.
Once again, the coupe ran on. Yeah, we'll start another one. But for now, I'm Ash Mannix.
And I'm Kuxel.
And we are playing Narcissu. We'll see you next time. Bye.